Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the Alpha's channel. In this video, I'm gonna look at dependency and feeling trapped in a relationship. Let's go. I have not read anything. It's quite a long one, so that's nice because we just did like a very short one. So this one is quite long, and I'm very interested into what infis. I don't know. That it sounds like it means something mad, bruv. Let's see what she has to say, and let's see if we can break it down and trying to give us some advice. I'm a little bit intimidated by that, actually. I'll be honest with you, Infis. I'm a little bit like, wow, this is a lot. But let's see if I can try to help you out with your dependency and trapping problem. So, I'm a 22-year-old girl. My partner is a 22-year-old girl. We have been together for 4 years this year. She's too dependent on me and I feel trapped, but I love her. Advice, please. Okay. I think a lot of people are also in this situation. I think like 4 or 5 years ago, I was hearing a lot about like codependency in relationships and how it's bad and how we can get rid of that. So let's see if we can try and help our friend out right now. My partner and I have been together since college. It's been 4 years since we got together this year. I've been feeling wrong in a relationship with her for around a year now. We both live at home with our parents still. So you guys don't live together. I keep hoping things will change and get better. I explain issues and I'm open with communication when it comes to feelings, and I get a I'm sorry, I love you and I never want to hurt you, but never a change. Okay, so you're saying that you've brought this up a lot. We're gonna see, I guess, the details of it right now. She gets upset and cries and begs and explains she isn't well in the head whenever in the head. Whenever in the head. Yeah, whenever I explain what she's doing wrong. For example, I'll clearly say I'm too tired for intimacy, I don't feel like doing it, and I'd rather cuddle or watch something with her. I prefer soft emotional time together rather than just having sex or planning to do it. But she keeps going and says that she wants to make me feel good. She wants to do it. In the past, when I've said no and clearly I don't feel like, she's turned away in bed and sulked like a child, telling me she doesn't feel loved and I never want to touch her, or she's made me feel guilty for it, not with words but with her actions. It's difficult to explain because it's all subtle with the way she acts. It's not clear outburst or saying something to upset me. Okay, I see exactly. She's autistic and struggles a lot with certain things. I know she's capable of them. Such as going out alone, traveling alone, making her own food, showering, etc. But when I'm there, she explains that she struggles to do it and can't do it without me. She rarely makes her own food without me. She doesn't sleep until 6 a.m. She has no hobbies and says she can't get them. She can't get herself to do anything because she's too depressed. She quit her job last December due to issues with people at work. She's afraid of everything, anxious about everything, and it's never been this bad before. She wants me there all the time. She has panic attacks when I'm not around, and as soon as I arrive at her home, she's fine. It's like nothing happened. She has these episodes and will cry, scream, and break down, and her parents aren't able to calm her down. But just by me being there, she calms down, so I never see her in that state. Her parents have turned to me to help her. I know she's my partner, and I really do love her, but I feel like I actually am unable to fix her and whatever is going on with her. I can help her. I can help and want to help, but she wants to be around me all the time and begs me to stay and never leave. We have no other friend, and I'm unable to have friends as she is upset when I spend time with others. We've spoken about this before, and I've said I love spending time with her, but it would be nice to have time with other people too. There's a lot to explain. It's quite difficult to explain every ongoing issue I feel there is. She's bought items such as pots, pans, plates, cutlery, etc. It is really, it's ready to move out with me. Okay, she's ready to move out. I was gonna ask that, and I was thinking about that, and I'm like, guys, when are you guys moving in together? Because that's exactly what we need right now. I am joking. Okay, and is ready to move in with me. She had me store these things in my bedroom, ready for when we save up and move out together. She wants to spend the rest of her life with me, which I was happy to do, but I'm worried about the future and I don't know if I can handle living together. Okay. I can't leave her because she has nobody. She's okay. That's okay. I just read that. I can't leave her because she has nobody. Extremely bad. Usually I give advice after reading everything, but like, bro, you do not want to be saying that. You do not want to be saying that at all. This is not a good reason to stay with someone. But that's fine. You can definitely fix that. 22. We got this. We're young, bro. We can always go forward, and we don't have to be the exact same our entire life. She's afraid she will be alone forever and doesn't want to lose me. She said she might as well not be alive if she's alone. Okay, I explained I'm happy to just be friends with her, and the relationship isn't working. It's difficult because I'm in love with her, and but I don't get space. I can't tell her I'm going out or spending time with my sister. She hates my sister because she thinks younger siblings are like hers. He's difficult, disrespectful, and selfish, and she doesn't get along with him. So her younger brother, I'm guessing. She also wants to be invited every holiday with my family, but I've explained that it's for close family only, like my parents' siblings or with my grandparents. But she doesn't understand it. I've been spending every weekend and nearly every weekday with her for God knows how long. This month I've been has been very different. We've not spent as much time together due to the family being unwell. My partner also has emetophobia and the fear of illness. Oh, okay. She she if anyone is sick around her, okay. If anyone is sick around her, me. Oh, if anyone is sick around me, she won't see me until everyone is better, and even for a few days after to make sure she won't catch anything. Also, her family are very attached to me and thank me for being there for her and being her partner. Something just feels off. Please, can I have any advice on how to deal with this situation? Okay, let's go. It took me 6 minutes to read everything. I'm so sorry. But I am getting better at reading though, so we will go through these things a little bit faster in the future. But for now, okay. There's a lot to unpack. 4 year relationship, amazing guys. You guys are going strong. That's how much my relationship is also on for now. I understand that it's been extremely difficult. So the first thing that I saw is I can't leave her because she has nobody. You cannot be saying that to yourself. I know it's very easy for me to say in the position that I'm in, where I don't have someone that's going to be, extremely upset when I leave them. That's true. But that is not a good reason to stay with someone. Now, I think that's not the only reason why you're staying with her. You unfortunately didn't really give me like the good times that you guys had, but I'm going to assume there are a lot of good times that you had with this girl. I'm going to assume that because you do love her. So I think you guys probably get on nice. She's probably nice to you sometimes. All the times that she feels okay, she's nice to you. You're right. You are not the right person to deal with this. You're not. She needs a doctor. You didn't mention therapy. She needs a therapist. Even better, you guys could go to a couple therapists. Why? You seem to have your head on your shoulders. You get along with your family. You probably have a job. If she's working, you probably have a job because you guys graduated from college. You seem to have your head on your shoulders. Don't get me wrong, that's good, but it's not enough to help someone in her situation. She's autistic. She has a few issues with everyday life and a few anxiety issues. And why I'm advising you to go to a couple therapist is that the couple therapist is one going to be able to help your girlfriend with her issues, and two, she's going to be able to help you, my friend Infis, okay, to deal with it yourself. She's going to give you the tools to be in a relationship with someone like that. There are such tools that exist. You have certain techniques that you need to use whenever she's down or she feels anxious or she doesn't want to go outside, she doesn't want to start or finish something. There are things that you can say to her and ways that you can help her that you don't know of right now. Neither do I, unfortunately. Hopefully one day I will, to be able to help people like you more directly. But I think that you 100%, your concerns about your relationship are 100% good. This is for sure. Now, I don't know how her relationship is with her parents. She struggles to do things, capable of such things, traveling, making her own food. Okay, when you're here, she can do it, but when you're not, she can't do it. So it seems like she also doesn't really have a good relationship with her parents. You talked about her little brother that she doesn't have a good relationship with. These are things you can teach her. So maybe it's not super good to take her to every family holiday, but maybe sometimes you can show her in a more explicit manner, because you guys have been together for 4 years, so I'm guessing she has seen you with your family. But try to make her feel part of the family. Try to show her that your sister is not like her brother. Try to show her that your parents are not like her parents, and that other family relationships are possible, and that you would like to have a relationship like this with her. Second, she should be able to understand the reasons why you need space. So I'm gonna believe that she loves you as well. She may hate herself, but she probably loves you more. She may hate herself. I'm saying that because of the way you guys are when she's asking you to, have sex with her, and you're like, I don't want to, and then she cries or she acts up a little bit. That's probably a sign that she doesn't really like herself that much. If she's scared of being alone, and that she'd rather be dead than alone. These are things that are like, okay, well, there's a few personality traits or things that you've done as a person that you really don't like, and so that's why you think that people are not gonna love you, and you're not gonna be able to change the things that you've done. You can only change the perspective that you have on the things that you've done. So maybe you can help her change the perspective on those things specifically, because clearly she's been that way for a while, and you love her still, right? Even though you don't think she's perfect and you still do have problems, you do love her. Um, and so, please, can I have any advice on how to deal with this situation? Therapy. Try to show your girlfriend how it is to live in another family dynamic by having her around whilst you're with your family, and precise it. Don't invite her so that she can spend time with you. Invite her so that she can spend time with you and your family, you and your sister, you and your parents, you and your cousins if you have any cousins. Um, and understand that it's really annoying if she wants to be invited in every family holidays. But it's don't invite her to every single one, but it's important to have her there sometimes so she can see the way you behave with your family, and invite her with your friends as well. I don't think it's ever a good thing to have friends that don't know your partner. I don't do that, and it's not really because of like a jealousy thing. It's more of like, we obviously, my fiance is more friends with people than me, and vice versa. Like, people are more friends with me than her, but we spend I like she knows all of them. She's seen them. She spent time with them. She knows their lives. She knows how they're like, and this is very reassuring for people to see who you're hanging out with, what kind of person they are. You go to a party with them. You go to their house. You cook for them. This is something really good. Now, this is my on the more extreme side advice. If you want to stay with her and if you want this to work, so combo of spending time with your family more and therapy plus moving with her. Moving with her. I know it sounds very stupid right now to say that because she's very depending on you, and it seems like she can't live without you. We both know that's not the case. As in, like, we both know she can live without you, right? Like, she can literally physically live without you, mentally live without you. If you think that's not true, let me know in the comments. But I feel like the way you describe it is more of an anxiety thing more than a reality thing, even though she has all her mental problems and mental health issues. But I feel like we both think that she can live on her own. If you don't think that, though, let me know. I don't know if that changes anything, if she can or cannot live by herself, but I think that moving in together is going to help you, first of all, spend more time with her without making that much effort, and you actually have a better argument for space. So you want more space, and you will need more space once you guys move in together, because you're gonna sleep over every single night, which is 8 hours, 7 days a week, 7 times 8. Was 40? Oh my God, maths! It is 50, 58. Oh my God. If I'm wrong on that, drop it on the comment. I guess I'm bad at maths now. That's crazy, right? 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8, 58. Okay, whatever. Yes. Uh, so, yeah, that's 58 hours a week. That's amazing, the amount of time you can spend. Obviously, it's not awake, but it's physical touch or whatever. It's time that you spend with someone. If you sleep with them, as in, like, sleeping, yawning and everything, this is time that you spend with someone, and your argument for space is going to become more valuable, and you may be able to help her more. So I think that moving in with her is probably very extreme, but that could help you a lot if things go well. Now, how do you deal with this? Look, if you're thinking about leaving her, okay, so I just gave you you want to stay with her and you want this to work. I think therapy, spending time with your parents and her so you can show her how your relationship is with your parents, plus moving in together so that you can have an eye on her in a better way, and so that you guys can actually maybe try to grow together in a better manner. That's I want to stay with her. This is the love of my life. She has issues today, but it's fine. That's okay. We do this. Now, if you are thinking of leaving her, do not, I repeat, do not say, I can't leave her because she has nobody. That is very, 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 very bad. You put yourself in a mindset that, generally speaking, if you said I can't leave her because she has nobody, or I can't leave her because I love her, the actions behind those two sentences would be virtually the same. So you'd stay with her and you try to do your best. But even if someone has nobody, if they're harming you, and if they are the reason why you're not happy, you gotta leave, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave. If especially if you want to leave, you gotta leave. So change the sentence, I can't leave her because she has nobody, as I don't want to leave her. That's it. I don't want to leave her. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to justify yourself on why you want to stay with someone for the rest of your life. This is one of the least. This is one of the last things you're gonna have to justify. Now, when you say this, I feel like you're telling me that you want to leave her, but that you can't. That's what I feel like. That's why it's bad, because it's like, I want to leave, but I can't leave because if I do leave, she has nobody, and she said that she doesn't want to be alive if she's alone. You can't fall for this in the case that you do not want to be with her. And if you want to be with her, you can just say, I want to be with her. I want to be with her. That no justification. If people are like, why? Fuck them. They're not the ones with the person for the rest of their lives. You are. So you ain't got to justify shit to no one. Okay. So that's why I don't really like this. I don't really know what you mean. You could mean 1,000 things by this, but this is the thing. Like the nuance between you can't but you want to, or you can't because you don't want to. Like, I don't want to, therefore I can't. Right. But it's a slight distinction there, and I feel like not leaving someone because you can't, and not because you don't want to. Like, I don't want to leave them and I can't leave them. Two different things. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. And in terms of like the fear of ill people, this is something you're gonna have to deal with for the rest of your life. I see like a lot of like old married couples that have like, one is like OCD, the other one doesn't really like certain things, and there's things that you can go around, but your therapist will help you go around these things, And so yeah, I think you're in a very tight situation. You need a lot of help. You need help from your parents. You need help from a therapist. You need help from your friends, and you need to make sure that you go in the angle when you talk to your girlfriend. You go from the angle that you're trying to help her, not change her because she's wrong or something, but you're trying to help her be with you in a better way, because it's something that you can barely take anymore, right? So I agree that yes, she is dependent on you a lot, and yes, I understand completely why you feel trapped, but she is dependent. True. Are you trapped? Hell no. Hell the fuck to the no. She's definitely dependent on you, and this is something she can also change. She doesn't have to be that way. Nobody has to be that way. She's gonna believe that she has to be that way now, but she doesn't. And this is something that you can change with time. Again, I say this to everybody. You guys are both 22. Okay, you girls are both 22. You have so much space to grow and become better people and become better versions of yourself. Woo, motivation speaker right here. Let's go. But it's important that you keep that in mind. Ask for help, and make sure that you are as understanding as you can be with your girlfriend. Don't come from you're not the doctor, you're not her parents, you're her girlfriend, and potentially her wife. I don't know if you want to get married, and in that role you are. It's very unfortunate because it's you have to support her kind of no matter what, and you have to have her back in the decisions that she takes, whilst you tell her that she may be wrong. So it's like, hey, you're wrong, but I'll be wrong with you. I think that's the best way to be a girlfriend, boyfriend / husband, wife, and that's why you need help from other people when it comes to situations, because you can't fix everything by yourself. This is impossible. This is not a standard, but other people can help you out, like your parents and your therapist. So keep that in mind. Okay, I hope my advice helped. I hope that I gave you some relevant points, and that you will be able to go on. I don't want you guys to break up, to be honest. I understand why it feels off. Uh, and I understand why it feels weird for someone to be so. It seems like she's really, really in love with you, but it's more of an obsession and dependency. You're right, you're right. But it's something you can't fix by yourself. You need help from other people. I've said that like 1 million times in this fucking video. But it's just so that this is the most important thing. And there's no point on shitting on her attitude or or putting her down because of the way she is. I mean, to other people, yeah, other people are gonna criticize her for sure, for sure. That's fine, I guess. They're not the ones with her for the rest of their lives. But if you want to be with her for the rest of your life, you need to focus on what's gonna make her better and make sure that you communicate to her that there are things that she's doing that are just wrong and that can't happen again. Not because it bothers you, but it's also probably bothering her parents and also probably bothering her friends. And most of all, most important, it's not good for her. It's not good for your girlfriend to be that way for herself. It's not something that she can sustain for a long time. So you will be saving your own life and hers, and maybe even her family relationships. But hey, take it slow. Also, this is also something I forgot to say. Take it slow. It's something that's going to take time. She's probably going to be better in like 3 4 years. It's probably going to take another 4 years for her to get better, like really better. Like I'm telling you, like you guys wake up and she's like, "Hey, honey, I'm gonna go to the shop and buy some things. I'll be back." No anxiety, nothing. It's just normal for her to go to the shop. She goes, she comes back. You guys cook and you eat, and it's amazing. Like that, like for her to be really, really better. And it's gradual. So you're gonna, I guess, like a year into it, 2 years into you guys working together, you're probably gonna see the changes. It's gonna be more and more. It's going to be more and more tolerable for you. It's going to be more and more tolerable for her. So it's like a mountain, right? It's not like a straight line. Poof! It's a mountain that you grow, and it gets easier and easier and easier the more you climb it. So that's cool. And yeah, I think you should really go on full in, with her and try to help as much as possible, and be aware that she definitely is dependent on you, and that you can fix that. You can fix that with therapy, a little bit of introspection. Show her other ways. Show her how to have space and how to be someone that doesn't rely on someone else, because you are someone like that. Anyways, on that note, leave me comments down below if you think I've missed something, or if you think I should have advised you on other things that I didn't. And I will catch you in the next one. All right. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.